Welcome to My Business Success. If you're here, it means you're serious about starting your own business. But before you dive in, there's something crucial you need to know. The mistakes you make in the early stages can make or break your business. That's why in this video, I'm going to walk you through the most common and dangerous mistakes that new entrepreneurs make. And more importantly, how you can avoid them. You see, starting a business is exciting, but it's also a high stakes game. The difference between success and failure often comes down to a few key decisions made right at the beginning. And the best part, you don't need to make these mistakes yourself. By learning from the experiences of others, you can start strong and set yourself up for success. So if you're ready to avoid the pitfalls that trip up so many beginners, keep watching. I'll break down the 5 biggest mistakes that can derail your business before it even gets off the ground. Let's get started. Let's dive into the first major mistake that many new entrepreneurs make: lack of financial planning. It's exciting to dream about launching your business, but without a solid financial plan, your dreams can quickly turn into a nightmare. The truth is, many startups fail because they run out of money, not because they had a bad idea. So what does financial planning really mean? First, you need to have a clear budget. This isn't just about knowing how much money you have in the bank. It's about understanding all your costs, from the obvious ones like inventory and marketing to the less obvious ones like taxes and unexpected expenses. You need to be prepared for everything. Next, consider creating an emergency fund. Even the best plans can go off track, and having a financial cushion can be the difference between staying afloat and going under. Aim to save enough to cover at least 3 to 6 months of your business expenses. Lastly, don't forget about cash flow management. It's not enough to just make money. You need to make sure you have the cash on hand when bills are due. Keep a close eye on your cash flow statements and be proactive in managing your finances. Use tools like QuickBooks or Wave to help you stay on top of your budget and cash flow. By taking the time to plan your finances properly, you're not just preparing for the best case scenario, you're also safeguarding your business against potential pitfalls. Remember, a well-planned budget is your first line of defense against failure. Now let's talk about the second mistake that can sink your business before it even gets off the ground: not defining a clear target market. One of the biggest misconceptions among new entrepreneurs is the belief that everyone is their customer. But the truth is, if you're trying to sell to everyone, you'll likely end up selling to no one. Why is defining your target market so important? Because it allows you to focus your resources and tailor your marketing efforts to the people most likely to buy from you. Instead of spreading yourself thin, you can create a strong targeted message that resonates with a specific group of people, your ideal customers. So how do you define your target market? Start by creating a buyer persona, a detailed profile of your ideal customer. Think about their demographics: age, gender, income level, location, and psychographics, interests, values, buying behaviors. The more specific you are, the better. Once you have a clear picture of who your target market is, you can begin to tailor your products, services, and marketing strategies to meet their needs. Use tools like Google Analytics, surveys, and social media insights to gather data and refine your understanding of your audience. Remember, the key to business success isn't about appealing to everyone. It's about connecting deeply with the right people. By defining a clear target market, you're setting your business up for success by ensuring that your efforts are focused and effective. Let's move on to the third critical mistake that can hold back your business: ignoring digital marketing. In today's digital age, having a strong online presence isn't just an option, it's a necessity. Unfortunately, many new entrepreneurs overlook the power of digital marketing, thinking it's either too complicated or unnecessary. This is a big mistake. Digital marketing is one of the most cost-effective ways to reach your target audience, build your brand, and drive sales. It allows you to connect with potential customers where they already spend their time on social media, search engines, and other online platforms. If you ignore ignore digital marketing, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to grow your business. So where do you start? First, make sure you have a professional looking website. Your website is your digital storefront, and it needs to reflect the quality and reliability of your business. Use tools like WordPress or Wix to create a clean, user-friendly site that clearly communicates who you are and what you offer. Next, leverage social media. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn allow you to connect with your audience, share your story, and promote your products or services. The key is to be consistent. Post regularly, engage with your followers, and use analytics to understand what's working. Don't forget about search engine optimization, SEO. SEO helps your website rank higher in search engine results, making it easier for potential customers to find you. Invest time in learning the basics of SEO or consider hiring an expert to optimize your site. By embracing digital marketing, you're not just promoting your business, you're building a brand that can reach and engage with a global audience. In a world where everything is moving online, ignoring digital marketing is simply not an option. Now, let's talk about the fourth mistake that can severely limit your business's potential: not having a growth strategy. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of starting a new business and focus only on getting it off the ground. But what happens next? How will your business grow and scale over time? Without a clear growth strategy, you risk stagnating and falling behind your competitors. A growth strategy is essentially your plan for expanding your business. It involves setting goals, identifying new opportunities, and figuring out how to increase your revenue and customer base over time. Many new entrepreneurs think they can just wing it as they go, but this approach often leads to missed opportunities and slow progress. So how do you develop a growth strategy? Start by setting clear, measurable goals. These can be related to revenue, customer acquisition, market expansion, or product development. Make sure your goals are specific, attainable, and time-bound, something you can realistically achieve within a set period. Next, think about how you can leverage existing resources and partnerships to fuel growth. This could mean forming alliances with other businesses, expanding into new markets, or diversifying your product line. Use tools like SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, to assess your current situation and identify areas for growth. Finally, be prepared to adapt. The business landscape is constantly changing, and what works today might not work tomorrow. Stay flexible and be ready to pivot your strategy if needed. Regularly review your progress and adjust your plans to ensure you're on track to achieve your goals. By developing a growth strategy from the start, you're not just building a business, you're building a business that can thrive and expand in the long term. Don't leave your growth to chance. Plan for it and watch your business reach new heights. Finally, let's address the fifth and perhaps most underestimated mistake: avoiding feedback. When you're just starting out, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you know exactly what your customers want. But without listening to feedback from your customers, partners, or even your team, you could be heading in the wrong direction. Feedback is essential because it provides insights that you might not have considered. It helps you understand what's working and what isn't, allowing you to make adjustments before small issues become major problems. Unfortunately, many new entrepreneurs avoid feedback because they fear criticism or they believe it's unnecessary. So how do you effectively gather and use feedback? Start by actively seeking it out. Don't wait for problems to arise. Proactively ask your customers for their opinions through surveys, reviews, or direct conversations. You can also create focus groups or use social media to engage with your audience and learn more about their needs and preferences. It's also important to listen to feedback from your team. Your employees or partners are often the ones who interact with your customers the most, and they can provide valuable insights into what's really happening on the ground. Encourage an open and honest communication culture where feedback is welcomed and acted upon. Lastly, be prepared to act on the feedback you receive. It's not enough to simply collect feedback. You need to implement changes changes based on what you learn. This could mean tweaking your product, improving customer service, or even pivoting your business model if necessary. Remember, avoiding feedback is like flying blind. By embracing it, you're not only improving your business, but you're also showing your customers and team that you value their input. In the long run, this will build stronger relationships and lead to greater success. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, and now you're equipped with the knowledge to avoid the most common mistakes that new entrepreneurs make. Let's quickly recap the 5 key points. First, always have a solid financial plan in place. Second, define a clear target market so you know exactly who you're serving. Third, don't underestimate the power of digital marketing. It's crucial for growing your business. Fourth, have a growth strategy to ensure your business continues to expand. And finally, never avoid feedback. It's the key to continuous improvement. But remember, knowledge alone isn't enough. What matters most is taking action. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is often that successful people apply what they learn. So I encourage you to take what you've learned today and start implementing it in your business immediately. If you're still in the planning stages, use this information to build a strong foundation. If you've already started your business, review your current strategies and see where you might be making these mistakes, and then correct course. I'm here to help you on your entrepreneurial journey. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them and provide further guidance. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more tips and strategies to help you grow a successful business. Thank you for watching. And remember, starting a business is challenging, but with the right approach, you can avoid these common pitfalls and set yourself up for success. Now it's time to take action. Go out there and make your business dreams a reality.